Alright, for those who's following along in the Telegram, we entered a trade on the pound CHF for a sell here. Target right here. And stop loss we can place there. Alright. Also, I have some trades taken here on the Euro USD. Let me go into my live account in a moment. I don't think I took pound CHF on my live account. No, I didn't. But I did place these two Euro USD trades. Alright, but I am going to go ahead and drop my trade here on the pound CHF. We're taking that down. Moments ago we did take a trade on this pound CHF a while ago. About an hour ago, if you refer back to the timing is important video where we took these trades. And they ran for an hour, they expired in 3 minutes. And what I want to do here is I actually want to look for another opportunity, but it looks like it's going to be on let's take a look at the Aussie CHF. Let's take a trade on the Aussie CHF for, let's do that one. I'm going to do this one for $100. And I'm going to take that down. Okay, here's our Euro USD taking off for us now. This Aussie CHF. Let me go ahead and draw this trend line because I can eyeball this. I can eyeball this trend line right here. You guys see that? Everybody, you guys can clearly see that trend. Instead of leaving it right there, let's put it right here. So you guys can see these touches better. Okay, so with this being said, let's look at it like this. Okay, now we have, let me go ahead and start this session. Hold on. Okay, back in action. Okay, doesn't look like anybody was able to pick up for the group. Let's try one more time. Don't want you guys to see me. Haven't got any beauty rest. Okay, so we got our sells and our buys. I'm gonna take profit a little bit. All right, here's our pound CHF. Here's our Aussie CHF over here. Okay, am I still recording? Okay, I'm sorry, I'm back. Now, here we are with our pound. Here we are with our Aussie CHF. Here we are with our euro. Now, I'm going to give it just a second, but I believe I am going to take a binary position. I mean a Forex position here on this Aussie CHF. Now, if I'm not mistaken, right here we are not looking good. So let's roll this over for 8 o'clock. Okay, so now our trade is expiring at 8 o'clock. Okay, so I have 2 trades for 8 o'clock here. And I am also going to take this next pair for 8 o'clock as well. Take this for a sell position, and we're going to bring it all the way down to at least here. And take that back, we'll come to at least here. Okay, so that is the Aussie CHF, Pound CHF, Euro USD, and we are off to the races. Give me just a second. I'm entering this trade for everybody in the group. Alright, let's check on our pound CHF. Looking good. USD was still above the water. Okay, CHF, didn't trade that. CHF, JPY, there we go. And here's the Aussie CHF. Okay, notice how we'll be there. And I'll put our RSI on the board. Don't think we have anybody here on the session, but we'll still go for now. So I don't get tired, so I'm always up. All right. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to my trading view account. I'm actually going to double up again here. Alright, I'm going to go to my trading view account. And we will post an idea. I'm sorry, we're not going to post an idea on the pound CHF. We're going to actually do the Aussie CHF. Here. Okay. So here we're looking at the hour time frame. Okay, we're looking at the hour time frame. We can really put a level of resistance there. Let's go to the 4 hour. Okay, see, we have a level of resistance here. Level of resistance here, and we're also up here nearing the overbought position here on the RSI. Okay, and we also have divergence. Okay, we have an area of resistance clearly shown as price tries to break up here several times. But we have a fall in momentum right in here, and we have a retest right in here. So if we come in here to the hour, we'll see how that looks. And if we come in even closer, we'll see how that looks. Now let's zoom out here. Again, I want you guys to pay attention to this RSI. As price is pushing up, the momentum is falling. Okay, so if we go back here, look at those trades I entered. These two are in profit. This one will be by 8 o'clock. Okay, so here we are on the charts. But let's go back here because we're gonna post an idea for the world to see. Okay, so let's come back here to the 4 hour chart and let's identify the trend. Or let's just point out some swing highs and swing lows. Okay, we have an area here we have an area here. And we'll do another one here. Okay, so we got 3 levels here. Alright, now let's close in that one. Let's add a trend line. You can connect this point with these points here. Okay, and that's as far as we'll do it for this particular demonstration. Okay, now the entry is always going to be on the 15-minute chart. Okay, now this is the 4-hour trend line that we drew here. This blue line underneath, but let's do one better. Now that we are in, and we know the trend, let's take the trend line from here to here. Okay, shoot. Let's zoom in. Okay, back in here. Now, we see we have a trend identified by swing low. We have a low, push high, retreat, push high, retreat, push high, retreat, push high. Now we should be retreating. Okay, so let's enter our short position. We'll want to enter short here. And we want our profit to at least be taken at the bottom of this zone here. So, with that being said, we could even potentially see target 2 being down in this area. I say it'll be about right here. Okay, let's go into the 5-minute chart. Because I want our entry to be right here. Okay, so let's publish this idea. Okay, we need to go, sorry, here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on 1 second, guys. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we'll go ahead and let these trades play. Here's the Aussie USD. I mean the Aussie CHF, I'm sorry. Here's the pound CHF. Again, on the pound CHF, we already know where we're headed. We're headed to the downside. The Euro USD really made a good move up, but it's not done. Definitely not done making its move. Let's key in on this Aussie CHF. I keep the pair on this Aussie CHF. I'll be right back. I need to step away for just a second. On the pound CAD, just got your message, Gucci. Let me take a look. No, I won't. If I'm looking at it from this distance here, I wouldn't buy it. Nah, I wouldn't buy that pound CAD. It's gonna push it slow down to at least right in here. But nah, I wouldn't buy that. You check out the trades I posted on the Telegram. The sell on the pound CHF and the sell here on the Aussie CHF. Hey Gucci, were you able to take this pound CHF trade? The pound CHF and the Aussie CHF would be, it's pretty good to get in now. So here's the pound CHF and here's the Aussie CHF. Aussie CHF is right here, playing at our entry, hasn't broke away yet. But the pound CHF has already broke away. So now I'm just expecting that the same movement to happen here on this Aussie CHF. Notice how this London European session starts at 4 o'clock and how our trade opportunity setup is coming prior to. Now these particular trades that I took on the binary level for this Aussie CHF, they expire at 8 o'clock. So these expire in 30 minutes. And based on where I entered, I need price to close below this red line. Now I did roll that over, so I still have 3 trades in. Like I was saying, that Aussie CHF is a perfect opportunity to get in now. Alrighty, now we see the other CHF did take off. Now we'll see how all these trades are swiftly gonna fall down to the money. Like I tell you, man, once you understand and be able to make this market move and make it rock your boat, man, the money's unlimited. All right. Now I went ahead and exited the Euro USD trade. Here's our pound CHF. We still have 15 minutes here on this particular trade. Now the reason I'm in this, I'm sorry, this is the Aussie CHF, not the pound CHF. I'm in this trade still because I'm expecting this 30-minute candle to close bullish, bearish, sorry. So I'm expecting this to still close down in this area, be rejected from this point that it's at now. And we should see this play out within the next 15, well, yeah, the next 15 minutes, if my analysis is correct. I'm going to step away for just a second and grab a cup of coffee. Alright, here we go on the CHF. Let me switch over here. I have some trades in on this account right here. Okay. I have a buy here in this level. What I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to enter that, put the stop above the and we'll put our take profit I believe I had it at about right in here for everybody. Okay, pay attention to how the sessions. Remember what I said earlier about timing is everything. Look at this session. It's 3:45. Session starts at 4 o'clock. And look how our trade set up his position. Our trade is setting up perfectly right at the right time. Let's see here. Let's remove this out of the way. Now this is the 4-hour time frame I'm looking at, and we have 2 hours and 15 minutes before this candle closes. So we have 2 hours and 15 minutes left in the creation of this candle. So let's go to the 1-hour chart. Now, if we're expecting this candle, this 4-hour candle to be bearish, what does that mean? That means for these next 2-hour candles must be bearish as well. The remaining 15 minutes of this candle and the next 2 must be bearish in order for this candle to be as bearish as I would like. If we look here at this 4-hour candle had a high wick to the upside. This 4-hour candle had a wick to the upside as well. This 4-hour candle is only assuming this candle will be rejected as well. Mind you, I'm on the 4-hour chart. So the 4-hour is going to identify the weekly cycle and trend. Weekly low, weekly high. Okay, midweek reversal. Typically happens on Wednesday or Thursday. Today's Thursday, so here we go. Here's our pound CHF, definitely went where we wanted it to. And here's our Euro USD. I haven't posted any signal for this trade in the group other than the one that I posted yesterday. Here's our Aussie CHF. Straight down we go. Now mind you, this next 15 minutes should be straight down to the mud, which will put our binary options trades in the money. We still got 15 more minutes, so don't panic on those. We'll go ahead and let these play out. $15 minutes left on these trades. Okay guys, I'm back. I have refilled my cup of coffee and we are making some money. You got Euro USD short. Let's take a look at Euro USD because I wouldn't be short for too long. Now if you're short and you took that profit, I'd be getting ready to take profit. Alright, get ready to take profit because it's definitely not gonna stay down there. Alright, so that was a good little scalp, but you're gonna want to take profit within the next 15. You don't have to necessarily take it yet because it's gonna stall out before you have to take profit, but either in this, not this 30-minute candle, but by 4:30, you're gonna want to be out and taking it the other way. Here's our pound CAD, looks good. Ollie CHF looking good. Pound CHF, that's still looking pretty good. But as far as this Euro USD, let's see if I can find a takeaway. You're gonna want to at least be out right in here. This is price should turn around right in this area. So I say 1.163. If it passes this point, which it might not even pass this MR1, but if it does, central pivot is going to be where you want to execute. We got 2 minutes left for these ride out. Looking good. Alright, let's break down this Euro USD. I'm actually gonna pull up a blank chart and we'll go ahead and we'll do some work on it. Well, let's take a look here. Let me look here. Okay, we have, look at this. We have Euro news coming out in 39 seconds, which in my opinion is gonna send this straight up to the roof. So you want to go ahead and take profit and get ready for your buy entry. Let's throw this. Sorry, let me get a new chart because what I want to show you is the moving at how it's playing on the 21 moving average because I can already tell right now it's bouncing. See, right here we're bouncing off this 21 moving average, and if we go to a 15-minute chart, we're below it. So this was a stop plant trap below the 21 moving average, but it's really just a bounce. And this next hour should come straight up. And with that coming straight up, I see us at least coming right in here. But yeah, this should be coming straight to the moon. We might dip a little low to get a 1 hour wick down here, but we're coming up. overall. Right now we won our Aussie CHF trades. So if we go here, we can see we've had a great track record. Yesterday we had a little bumpy. It was just minimal, very small trades. All right, now let's go to the Euro USD, because we do have some news, or we just had some high impact news come out. We also have some more here on the Swiss franc and some more here on the euro. So let's go in here to the Euro USD. All right, 30-minute chart, 5-minute chart, 1-minute chart. Remind you, we're not there yet. But down in that zone is where we're going to want to look for our next buy entry. So you entered here. I'll put a stop here, and I'll also put another buy limit here. Previous candle open and closes show a lot of information. For example, if you look here, this is a 4-hour chart. But if you look to the left, see how this line is horizontal with price? If we drop a line right there where it's at, look how we're stalling out on the top of these closes and opens all the way to the left. Yeah, see that? So what I'm going to do here on the Euro USD is I'm going to take a trade for the 9 o'clock expiry, and I'm going to do another $100. That's for the expiry of this hour. Which is this particular candle. Now what I'm seeing here is a breach. Now look how close. Okay, let me go here. I'll show you a better view. Look at this right here. Look how this Euro session does not breach this Asian session low. So enter another one. Put my stop right here. Don't have a stop on this one. I'll put my stop up here. A little lower than this because it's all profit. Now, I'm actually going to double up here. Okay, now do you see, y'all see how this European low did not breach this London Asian low? Now as long as we hold steady and show us a reversal pattern, let me go in here and grab out some of these reversal patterns. Let's look at the hour. You guys see anything that looks familiar here on this hour chart? What I'm looking for here is either a hammer, gravestone, doji, okay, looking for a hammer here, a piercing line, inverted hammer. We're looking for one of these buy patterns. Green, these green symbols are going to be our buys. We could possibly get a bullish engulfing, bullish harami, piercing line, morning star, inverted hammer, or the regular hammer. Let's start on the lowest time frame. Here we got hammer. On the smallest time frame possible, 1 minute chart, we have a hammer. Let's add our moving average. And let's see our RSI. That was on this chart, sorry. Now, mind you, this Euro trade is in for, I believe, 5 a.m. So far, that's what we got. By the time it's done, we should see a profit of about 380 roughly on this particular trade side. So overall, we definitely had a great day. Definitely a great day in the green. Great way to close out the week. Because of course we won't be trading tomorrow. There we go. 386 will be our total. Here's our Aussie CHF trade, looking very good. Here's our pound CHF trade, kind of retraced on us a little bit, but that's okay, because we're just now getting the session started. But these pairs should drastically take off here in the next 10 to 15 minutes. But notice, again, how the Euro session did not breach the low of the Asian session. You can see it here. Let's see exactly how many pips we missed it by. $332 and $322. We missed it by exactly 1 pip. Okay, we failed to break the low of the Asian session by exactly 1 pip. So that is a good sign that we're not going any lower. Very good sign. Also, if you look here on the RSI, we are already in the buy zone, buy level, buy position. Down here on the RSI on the 1 minute chart, we are in the buy zone. The 1 hour, we're being supported by the baseline, which is the 50. 30 minute, we're also being supported. 15 minute, we dipped below, but we're being supported. 5 minute, we are being supported coming from the buy level. And on the 1 minute, we are ultimately all the way in the buy level, buy zone. Okay, notice how price is pushing down here with price action, but down here on the momentum is as low as it can get. That is what we would consider divergence. Price running out of gas. The gas station is up here at the 50 or above. So the RSI has to come back up here to the gas station before it can even attempt to go back down, because the momentum has died. So with the momentum dying out, price has nowhere to go but up, back to the gas station. Hopefully that makes sense. Here, I just heard it, some news release just came out. So here we had manufacturing marketing PMI, as well as the Swiss franc retail sales. So let's go look here at the Swiss franc pair. The Swiss franc pair is really going to start moving now in our direction. We have the sell on the pound CHF and the sell on the Aussie CHF. I didn't post this one in the group, but you see I did place a buy here on the CHF-JPY. Euro USD, we're definitely you're gonna wanna buy this, have a buy in this particular trade. Now the buy on binary is for the close of the hour. But either way, although you did catch that good sell opportunity, that was just for scalping because the trend is still up. So make sure you go ahead and secure that bag and take it the other way, and you can double your money. Now place your stop below the Asian and London sessions. Place your stop below there. Okay, you see here on the CHF JPY, taking off. Aussie CHF, we're definitely going in the right direction. Pound CHF, we're coming back in our favor as we were before. This is the hour chart on the pound CHF. This is the 15-minute chart on the pound CHF. Here's the Aussie CHF, and here's the Euro USD. All right, anybody got any questions so far? I know there's not a lot of us on here today. It looks like we just got Gucci on here. How you doing over there, Gucci? Alright, we got these Euro USD trades going. They still got an hour, so well, 45 minutes from now, so we still got some time on those. But that's what we got coming. Now, if we get a completely engulfing bullish pattern, then we'll breach this altogether. You guys can somewhat see a trend beginning to take place here on this hour chart, or well, not the hour chart. Okay, now when it comes to picking out your pairs, the easiest thing I would say do is when let's see, how can I explain this? In the mornings, when you come in here and you're looking for your trades, if you can find a pair near or at the previous day's high or previous day's low, between 2:30 and 4 o'clock, trade that pair. Okay? Trade the pair that is consolidating or ranging near the previous day's high or low between 2 and 4 a.m. Or better yet, at the beginning of each session, any pair that is trading near the previous day's high or low, focus on that pair. Okay, so if you see any pairs that are trading around the previous day's high or low at the beginning or the end of a session, trade that pair. Here's the pound CHF. It's definitely gonna work out for us. All right, now tell me if that what you see on your chart that makes sense. UJPY, good short. Let's take a look. Euro, JPY, blah, 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 blah. Well, based on what I see, now just looking at it over here, you can see that it's at a zone. Now let's just eyeball some things. We can see a previous structure here. So now all we want to know is it going to surpass this structure or respect this structure? So in order to do that, let's come in here, 4-hour chart. Well, this is the hour chart. We'll go to the 4-hour. Okay, let's go at our RSI. Okay, RSI is still showing that we're at a consolidation level right here at the 50. 50 is always going to be a consolidation, so you always want to kind of look higher. Let me see it. Let me take a look at your pick again. No, your MR1. Okay. All right, so go back to the Euro JPY. Okay, now looking at this Euro JPY, we can clearly see that we're at a zone. Here because of previous structure, also because here on this wick, somebody got trapped. Somebody was trapped on this wick. So if we bring this all the way across, we'll be looking at it like that. This is definitely a zone. What we're trying to figure out now is if we're going to continue up past this zone or draw down through this zone. So we'll look at the daily. We can clearly see that. Let me add this in here so we can see yesterday's daily high. Okay. We can clearly see that we are at yesterday's high. Okay, we're at yesterday's high. Okay, so what we're going to be trying to figure out now is, are we going to surpass yesterday's high or stay below yesterday's high? If we look here on the 15-minute chart, we are above the 50, which shows an uptrend. So 15-minute chart is in an uptrend. Okay, now 30-minute chart, also uptrend. 1-hour chart, also uptrend. 4-hour chart, struggling to break over through the midpoint, which is 50. The daily, uptrend. The weekly, uptrend. The monthly, uptrend. So with all that being stated, here on the 15-minute chart, what we can do is we can pretty much wait for another candle to close. This is a doji, so this is indecision. We can't really tell what it's doing based on that. But looking at it, just eyeballing it, I would buy the Euro JPY. Just looking at it from this standpoint. But to be more precise, we'd wait for another 15-minute candle to close. If you look here at the 5-minute chart, we're kind of struggling to breach yesterday's high. The 1-minute chart, we're failing to breach that zone as well. So overall, we are at the high of yesterday, but we haven't fully established a pattern for trade execute to actually get in the market. Let's use our moving average, 21. Okay. Now looking at the 21 moving average, we're also above the 21 moving average, which is, of course, an uptrend. The 4-hour chart, we're above it. The weekly chart, we're above it. The daily chart, we're at it. So this is, it's a great area to either buy or sell. Now we just have to figure out which one. But it's definitely at a great point. The CHF went down just as expected. The Euro USD is climbing as expected. The pound CHF fell as expected. So we're having another 100% day. So if we keep it up like this, we're going to be well in the as a group, we'll be well off by the holidays, and be able to start the 2018 year off in a great position. Okay, let me go back to this Euro JPY. I'm actually going to put another template on it. Okay, I'm going to use this one. Okay, now if we zoom out, we can actually draw some trend lines. Let's start with, let's go to the 4 hour. No, let's go to the hour. Let's go to 30. No, let's go to 15 minutes. Okay, I like this. 15 minutes. Okay, so if we start here, let's draw a trend line from here to here. Okay. See how we can easily draw this from here to here. You guys see that trend line? And if you look here where we're at now, we're getting dojis. Okay, now this is simply just the first bounce on this trend line. Shoot. Okay, this is the first bounce on this particular trend line. Like I said, we'll wait until this 15-minute candle or the next 15-minute candle gives us a clear indication on whether to buy or sell for this session, because neither one of these have given us a clear trade entry. Now, looking at these three patterns, boom, boom, boom. Most of the reversal patterns are going to be set up with three patterns. This could potentially be a hanging man. Boom, boom, boom. 3. Boom, boom, boom. This could potentially be a hanging man reversal for a sell. Could be a double doji. Could be an evening star. Could be a shooting star. But we cannot confirm any of those patterns yet. So let's stay with the, okay, since we have an hour trade on this binary, let's stick with the hour time frame. And we got 25 minutes left. And on the Euro JPY, this is how we're looking. So let's pull up the Euro JPY and the Euro USD. And we'll keep those side by side. On this Euro JPY, I do want to keep us on the 15-minute chart so you can see the entry play out. Oh yeah, I stay on the 15-minute chart here as well. Okay, I'm gonna roll these over. I'm gonna roll these over, and I'm gonna take another trade right here. All right, I'll be right back. Gonna give me another cup of coffee and some breakfast. Now look at this Euro JPY. Or really, you can look at both of them because both of them are still playing out fairly well. But yeah, Gucci, you see this Euro JPY? And here's the Euro USD. Both of them flew back up. So technically I didn't have to roll these over, but I went ahead and rolled them over anyway for the simple fact that I know by 5:30 they'll be long gone. So it's just for safekeeping. Okay, so look at the TDI. I'm gonna use this template here. Okay, now here on the TDI, we are above 50. On the hour chart, we are also above 50. Looking for at least another good push up in here into the overbought area, which is right in here. Now, if we can just look at this and use our Fibonacci from high to low, we'll take it from here, put it here, and we'll have a 61.8 right in here. So if we remove this, there we go. Okay, so we have our potential high right in there anyway. Aussie CHF still looking good. Pound CHF looking great. Okay, so now looking at this Euro JPY and using swing high to swing low on just the hour chart, which was here to here, swing high, swing low, we can potentially look for a target of 133.6. So with that being said, I'm going to enter a buy trade on this particular pair. Now, one thing we can do is we can wait until this 15-minute candle closes to give us the best entry. Remember, our best entries are going to come at the open or close of a 15-minute candle. Okay, so I'm entering a buy. No, sorry. We'll just stop at 650. And the target at 133.2. Sorry, oops. That didn't work out. Okay, anyway. Also here on this particular trade, take a Euro JPY, and I'm going to take that up for the 930 as well. Alright, now we got 15 minutes left. This is the 9 o'clock trade, so 9 o'clock trades are good. Let's keep an eye on them. All right, we got our stops in place. Let's go take a look at the news releases. Where are the news releases? Oops. Okay. What we got? A real big dip. Extremely good dip. Okay, now you see, now we're hitting that daily pivot. Remember I said if we break this MR1, we shouldn't go beyond this daily pivot. Here looks like we're dancing at MR1. And here we're at the daily pivot. And you'll see exactly why I put those stops right there below this Asian session. Because I knew if we were going to break down, the trend is still up. So I knew either we were going to support at this MR1 or at this daily pivot. But we were not going to close beyond it. So you can actually see where my stop is. Almost damn perfect, right below the lowest point of the session. Euro JPY looks kind of iffy, but wish you should still hold based on this hour chart. Expecting this hour candle to still close above this MR1 with the preceding 30 minutes to close up here as well. But if you look, we are respecting yesterday's high, which is right here. Got our stops and target in place. So, yeah, like I say, once you're in the trade, stick with it. Ride that thing out. That's where the risk management comes in. Always monitor your risk. Okay, now these binaries fell out of the money. Now all of these do close at 9:30, 9:30, 9:30. I'll double up right here for this one to close in. This one closes in. So I'll double up on that one, and I will sell this one. Oh, not even let me sell it. Oh well. But anyway, we're still coming up, so all I did was just add a multiple trade. So this trade right here is pretty much gonna cover this loss. And I'll take another one on this as well. Mind your account balance. So we'll double up on those two trades so we can fall back in place for those two. All right, we got the close of this hour coming in 5 minutes. This Euro JPY is acting like I'm not gonna say that. Because we definitely, based on this pattern structure, we definitely shouldn't be going down. Okay, there we go. Now this Euro USD is definitely gonna make its bounce up. The way we consolidated here at this high, it just tells me, hey, I'm coming back for you. It has "I'm coming back for you" written all over it. Literally. Euro JPY should be coming back as well. But yeah, this Euro USD has "I'm coming for you" written all over it. Okay, let's take a look here at the, okay, now 3 minutes, we have some more market manufacturing. PMI comes out in 3 minutes. It's very medium impact, so it's probably going to push it bullish and strengthen it. So the euro should definitely be coming up in the next 3 minutes. It'll be rebounding here. Mind you, this is just the beginning of the European session. European session started at 4 o'clock, so we're technically only an hour into the session. We still got 4.5 hours left in the session, which is a whole 4-hour candle, which should be up in this area. Same with this Euro USD. You have a whole 4-hour candle left, which should bring us back up in here. This particular 4-hour candle closes in 1 hour. It closes at 6 a.m. Eastern is when this 4-hour candle will close. Same with this. Oh, shoot. Those trades expired on me. Should have won. Yeah, should have won that one. Lost one, lost one. So we'll keep that ride because we got more to go. All right. Okay, we had the Aussie CHF, the Pound CHF, and your UST. All right. Now I am going to let these trades play out. I'm gonna roll this one over to 10 o'clock. I'm gonna leave all the rest of them there at 9:30. So I'm gonna set this one to expire at 10 because it's the highest is at 798. And other than that, we'll go ahead and wrap this session up. I'll let these trades play out, and I'll have this recording uploaded in the next hour or so.